Hey, hi. I'm not sure if this is working. I just need for somebody to tell me, hey, hello. I can hear you. I can see you. Live? Yeah. Can you hear me, Alex? Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Okay, it's working. Very good. Okay. Hey, so here we are finally after so much work and so many comments. This has been an amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, very good. I was not sure because I'm seeing here a delay. Hey, everybody. So I have over probably around 300 names here from all of you. This has been a great experience. And before, I know everybody wants to know who won, but it's going to happen in a few minutes. I just want to tell everybody, all of you, thank you so much for the support. It has been an amazing campaign, and let me tell you a little bit about this. I bought my Dwarf too. Nobody gave it to me. The first time I saw it in one YouTube video, I love it. So I ordered one, and then I made my first Dwarf video, kind of like a review, and I got an email from Dwarf Lab, and I almost died. I said, oh my God, they contacted me. So they love my videos and the way I'm doing it. So that's how the whole thing started. So from now on, this campaign has been very successful, and Dwarf Lab is going to continue giving more giveaways. Every time I produce a Dwarf telescope video and we hit the numbers, there's going to be another telescope. So it's time. I am more nervous than all of you. I'm going to pick one number and my name, and sure that everybody is so nervous, and I am too. But we're only going to have one winner today, but please stay with me because I'm going to produce a lot of more videos. Next video, it's going to be produced next week with my grandson, Tristan. He's 7 years old, and he's going to do a whole session by himself with the Dwarf telescope. So are you ready for the winner? Yes. Hi, Galaxy Art Media. Boy, you have some great images. I love it. Okay, we are. Oh, hey, Ron and Mary Ellen. Okay. So here we go. I'm just going to look this way. I am so nervous about this because I want everybody to win. And I need to get my glasses. Victor Robles Photography. Victor Robles Photography is the winner today. Okay, so we have a winner today, but we are going to do a lot more. A lot more. Dwarf Lab has a lot of plans for the near future. So congratulations to Victor Robles Photography. Okay, I am going to keep all of your names here as we are going to continue doing giveaways. Yeah, Victor Robles. I'm not sure where Victor is, but Dwarf Lab is the one. They are going to ship the telescope, and if it's within the United States, it's going to take 2 or 3 business days for the shipping. In about a week, he should get it. And the good thing is that we can do it all over the world. And if it's in a different country, it takes about 15 days as they're going to ship it from China, where they are located. But they also have headquarters here in the United States. And I believe that it's somewhere in I think it's in Portland. So yeah, so you want me to keep chatting. So what are we talking about? Any ideas for any future video? My next video is going to be with my grandson that he's 7 years old. And I'm sure he can manage this telescope very well and he's going to do fantastic. But if you guys have suggestions, if you guys have something that is specific you want me to do, thank you, Galaxy Art Media. Galaxy Art Media has some amazing photos. Yes, I've been looking at all of you and your pages, and I feel like I gained, let me see, 1,300 and something new friends out of this YouTube channel. It started as fun, and it started to turn into something a little bit more intense. And to produce these videos, it's a lot of work, as you can imagine. I am, Chuck Nelson is asking, why? Do I have an accent? Thank you, William. Well, I am not that young. I am not that young, but we have three grandkids. One is 6 years old, and the baby is 6 months. So I am originally from Puerto Rico, and I started in Puerto Rico many years ago. You love the elephant? Me too. This is the new little your favorite Astro-Nerd new recording studio. We just finished it a few days ago. Yes, I am from Puerto Rico, and I started with the little telescope that I bought at the Discovery Channel store. You remember the Discovery Channel store? It was a big deal back then. We're talking about many, many years ago. Thank you, Ron. And so I started with a little telescope on the roof of our house, just looking at the stars. And I was fascinated with it, with no technology, no nothing. And then eventually when I moved to the here to the United States, I said, I'm going to start astrophotography. And that's how the whole thing started. Let's see. Have you tested the new live stacking feature from Dwarf? No, I haven't. I do have Galaxy Art Media. I do have the link for the beta version. Unfortunately, I have a technical problem with it. I don't know. It doesn't want to install on my tablet or my phone, but I can wait to test it, and hopefully I'll get soon. I'm expecting a call from Dwarf Lab. They're going to help me, but there's always something strange with I can't upgrade the new software. So I think, well, thank you for loving Puerto Rico. I love Puerto Rico too. Some people tell me that I sound like German, and now Galaxy Art is saying from Romania. I can see that. If some of you noticed, I posted a video the other day of me playing table tennis, ping pong. It's in one of my shorts, and I played table tennis 10 years with the national team, and now I am old, so I just play for fun in senior categories and everything. Senior categories, can you imagine? And so I have a lot of friends that told me before that I sound like Romanian. In 1989, Ghost Flyer, you're a very good friend. Thank you for your support. You have always been with me since day one, pretty much. Well, Puerto Rico has changed a lot since 1989, and I was there in 1989. Yes, Matthew. Dwarf Lab is going to release the beta version any day. They were supposed to release it like a couple of weeks ago, but there's still some bugs and some problems with it. That's why they're giving some people a tester link. And I tried to upload it, and I'm getting an error, so I haven't been able to do it. But it's already done and everything. They're just probably fine-tuning and all the technical problems. Yes, that's correct, Galaxy. I do. I am on the list. It's just that they sent me a lot of instructions, but nothing seems to work. I don't know exactly what the problem is. We knew you were from Puerto Rico. Oh, really? How did you know that? Well, I don't know if I should reveal my age here or just leave it as a mystery. Just the aliens know. Well, I have been very happy with the Dwarf telescope so far. I never had any problems. Like I said, I bought it. It was not given to me. All of this happened after I did my first video with the Dwarf. Any updates for the future, like Discord channel? Like what? Oops, sorry. Well, there's a lot of plans with the Dwarf. It is a great company. I have been very fortunate to communicate with them a lot, and I am very happy so far with everything and the plans that they have. And they are really moving forward into the astrophotography, as I didn't know that originally this Dwarf was more made for photography, just for regular photography, like wildlife and things like that. But it's they are doing very good, and they're getting a lot of feedback from other Astro Nerds that are more technical than me. That's one of the things I want to say that I'm sure you notice on my videos. I am not extremely technical because the words don't come out. I know how to get there, and I know how to do the processes, but sometimes it's a little bit difficult for me. The language it's complicated. English, everything is backwards, and I have to do a lot of cuts and edits because I say things backwards. Well, thank you for saying that I am still young. Let's see, let me give a hint there here. So my daughter is 32 years old. So I think it's just good luck, good genes, and always be happy, great spirit, and always positive. I'm always happy and very positive, just exactly the same way you see me on the videos. That's how I am. Any other questions here? Let's see. I have not tried the Sea Star yet to Fifth Line Center. That's a very good question. I would like to try it. To be honest, I don't want to buy it. So I hope that they contact me now that I'm doing videos with Dwarf. But if that happens, I will be more than happy to test it. I am so happy with the Dwarf so far, but I know that Widow, the guy from Holland, that I love his videos too, he's very happy. And he just released today a review comparison between the two telescopes. So I'm going to I'm really going to look into that tonight and see what the difference are. Well, I love all of your spirit. I mean, I have been enjoying so much the comments, and I want you to know that I do read them, all of them. It takes me a long time to read them, but I do. So I am very familiar with the names that I'm seeing here. So Chuck Bigby, so no clear skies to try your Dwarf? What happened? Well, as you know, we live in the Smoky Mountains in Tennessee, and we have been very fortunate that the weather, the skies have been really, really good. They tonight it's cloudy. Last night was a good night, but I have to do some recordings and things. But we have been very fortunate with the weather and the skies, and now it has been just spectacular for the last few nights. Well, thank you so much, Steve. You're welcome. Thank you for being here tonight. Absolutely. And please, please stay tuned as we are going to do a lot of more giveaways. This is absolutely real. And I hope that Victor Robles photography, he can we can do something that he can show his dwarf telescope when he gets it, because he will get it. Okay. Um, well, everybody, you're welcome. I am very happy to be here, and this is another phase in my life out of many things that I do. I'm also a professional musician, and tomorrow I'm going to go to play two shows. In Florida and Atlanta. I play Latin percussions, congas, and timbales like Sheila E. or Tito Puente. So that's another thing that I do. That's, if you notice, I do like a lot of music on my videos, and that's one of the reasons that I was so intrigued about this small telescope. Let me say something in Spanish here for Jorge Dávalos. Saludos, Jorge. Un placer tenerte aquí. Parece que otro paisano tuyo probablemente se lo ganó, Víctor Robles. Así es que, pero quédate por ahí que ya pronto vamos a tener más sorteos. So, you went hiking with the dwarf, and what happened? I hope you didn't fall down the ditch to be just because you were watching the dwarf. You play piano. That is amazing. Well, I am a noisemaker. I play a little bit louder than piano. I play timbales and congas, lots of Latin percussion. It's classic rock and lots of Santana music. So I am a little bit of a rocker. Okay. Okay, a review of the Ogma cameras. They are out of North Carolina. One is very approachable. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Universal language. Muchas gracias. De nada. I almost. So we have a songwriter here in the audience. That is amazing. You know what? Let me get my glasses, because as a gram, I think I need readers. Uh, Let's hear you sing. No, I don't sing. I only do harmonies. Way on the back, I do sing harmonies, but I am not think qualified to sing. But I can maybe do a video one day and play some congas. I can do that. Okay, drums, 48 years. Well, I am a little bit more than that. It's just that I have to thank my mom and my grandma and everybody. I guess it runs in the family. Well, I think this has been awesome just to see all of you. Let me say something in Spanish here. Jorge, bueno, ya van a haber otras oportunidades. Está pendiente porque vamos a seguir haciendo más sorteos. Y el próximo video debe de salir como en una semana o 10 días, algo así. Y también voy a hacer los videos en español. I am telling here, Jorge, that I am also started to record some videos in Spanish. And I hope it doesn't bother the rest of the people that speaks English, that sometimes I repeat the video in Spanish. But I think it's important. There's so many people, as all of you know, that Chile is big on astrophotography. Peru and Spain, they have a lot of telescopes and astrophotography. So I think it's important that I can use my first language and also talk to them and explain about this great product. Well, I will definitely play. Probably one day I'll start doing something, and I'll do something on the congas. The timbales are too loud to do a recording, but wow, you have been in astronomy for over 45 years, Ron. Wow, that is so good. That it's amazing. So, how about when you started with no technology? I mean, most of the guys that discovered all these nebulas and everything, it was in the late 1700s and 1800s. And I think, how? Well, at least I know that there was no light pollution back then. Felipe Costa from Brazil. Ah, yes. Wow. So, what telescope did you get yesterday? Well, Ghost Flyer, I think we all have arthritis. I do have some, and I feel it in the mornings, but I just wake up every morning so happy that I'm still here and I have so much to do that I just keep going and forget everything. Okay, good. So I'm seeing some people that said that it doesn't bother you to do things in Spanish too. So that's great news. I was a little bit worried about that because it repeating the same video in Spanish, but I always put on the thumbnail Spanish. So if you want to learn some Spanish, then you can watch that, and you're probably going to be talking like a Puerto Rican in a few months. A 200 millimeter f8 Dobsonian. Cool. Well, I can wait, Felipe, to see your images. I'm going to definitely look on your page. Are you planning on posting your images? Thank you, Galaxy Art Media. You are amazing. Thanks for your support. You have a great night. Thank you for being here and in all of my the comments and everything. I recognize your name very well, and I hope you keep photographing, keep doing cool stuff. Very nice. Thank you for being here tonight. Ah, the first in the 80s. Wow, the first go-tos. Wow, that is amazing. That's pretty good. I can imagine doing astrophotography now without all the technology that we have. Spanish rocks, okay. And how about that meridian flip? That is amazing. That is the most amazing step in astrophotography. Took my Skyguider Pro out last night and got 30. Good job, Project Electric Eye. Good. My Skyguider Pro last night and got 32-minute exposure. So, what did you photograph? You're welcome, Chris. I'm glad that you like them. I'm going to continue doing a lot of videos. I have many that have been halfway recorded. I just need to finish them. It's a lot to produce these videos, takes a lot of time. Okay, well, very good. Well, I'm going to be sure to follow you on Instagram. I don't do too much Instagram, but I think I need to start. And I don't do too much Facebook either. So I think it will be good to just I have channels, but I don't post. Good night, Galaxy Art Media. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. Um, Well, to MG means, well, my Spanish is just Puerto Rican Spanish. And normally, we have a very different accent, and we use different words. We do a lot of what we call Spanglish, Spanish and English. So it's a mix. I do understand everybody else in Spanish. I do speak very fast in Spanish, but every country has their own words and things. So it's just Puerto Rican Spanish. Thank you. Ah, the Orion Nebula. Yes, I am going to. The Orion Nebula. It's still not in the best position here, as I am. My location is at 5 degrees above the horizon, plus all the trees. But soon I'm going to do that. Yes. Yes, then so Felipe Robles, astrophotography. I have the name here. He won the first dwarf telescope, but there's going to be many more. All we need to do is the same thing: hit the 100 likes and 3,000 views, and we're going to just continue the giveaways. That is a fact, as I have it even in writing. So it's going to be. Very good. Very good. Keep posting. Dwarf is watching. Okay, well, I hope Dwarf is watching. Well, like I said, the next video is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to have Tristan. He's 7 years old and he is almost a genius. I'm sure he will probably take over the whole video and production. And I think he's going to be amazing. If a 7-year-old can do all of this, we all can do it. Thank you so much, Jeff, for being here tonight. Please stay tuned because there's going to be a lot more. My upcoming video, it's going to be about the Pac-Man Nebula, and I photograph it with the Skywatcher in the Sky Dome, and it's going to be more about editing as I'm doing some new techniques and trying to simplify the editing and pixing side. I mean, I'm almost done with that video, so I was supposed to release it tomorrow, but I'm not sure. But if not, excuse me, in the next few days it's going to happen. Good night, Ghost Flyer 63. Thank you for being here and for all of your support. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Ghost. Keep being you. Thank you. Same for you. Thank you for being always here with me. I appreciate. Okay, so best fly student was a Cuban lady. Okay, yeah, we are very similar to Cubans, so I relate a lot to the way they talk. Yes, very similar. Okay. So, well, I think I'm going to probably everybody has to have dinner and do things. I mean, I can talk here for a while, but I think we did good. Next time for the live stream, I'm going to have all the things and some graphics and maybe some music and some previews of upcoming videos. This was just a test as I have never done it. That is a great question, William. Does the dwarf like the cold? Well, that's an interesting question. This is something that I wanted to ask Dwarf Lab, but I did test it. It was like 28 degrees and it did several hours and I was so worried. The Skywatcher was also photographing. I have it outside on the Sky Dome and it did great. No dew problems, nothing. And it's still working good. So yes, I need to find out what will be kind of like the minimum on the temperature, but it was about 28 degrees. It was really cold. You're welcome, Dan. Thank you for being here again. I know you have been writing great comments and everything. You're very welcome. I am going to continue the videos for sure and hopefully a great relationship with Dwarf Lab as I do like them and I genuinely love this product. I really do. I can't do any something that I don't like it. So do you know how Dwarf works in the cold? Yep, I was just saying that I did a session recently and it was about 28 degrees. It was the coldest night here so far. And yes, it worked good, but I need to find out what will be the minimum. The Skywatcher out there, I have done like 14 degrees and it's great. Thank you, Ron and Mary Ellen. Thank you so much. Oh, well, think on Canada. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to ask them specifically this question as I haven't seen that in the literature or anything, but we need to know that because we're coming into very, very cold nights. Have a good evening. Thank you, Chris. Mixed drums with stars. Absolutely. Magoo. Ah, okay. Well, I don't have Apple. I do have Androids, everything, phones and tablet. So I do know about that heater. Yes, that is correct. I haven't used it yet because there's no need, but soon there's going to be a need for that. Good night, Richard. Thank you for being here with all of us here tonight. I appreciate all of you. All of you. You have no idea how much. Yeah, music with the rise of the stars. Absolutely. I like that too. It's just that I'm a little bit louder, Ron. I'm a rocker. um, I like the song Real Real Chill. I don't know which song is that, but MJ means. But I do love salsa. I'm a great salsa fan and dancer, and I like to play dance salsa too. So I do other type of music too. Yes, absolutely. Yes, it does. It has a built-in dew heater. That's correct. Dan, I just haven't used it yet. So, well, thank you, William. Thank you so much. It's been so nice to have all of you here tonight. Well, I am hoping, Ron, that it can handle less than 28 degrees, but I already tried at 28 and it was good. I'm assuming. That is correct, Jim. That's correct. I think any electronics is going to have an impact on the batteries. But the good thing about the Dwarf is that if you are close, you can use it with the charger. And if you're in the middle of nowhere, you just have to have a battery. As that, I do that too. I have two batteries that they can handle 300 watts. So we can definitely run the Dwarf with a charger, the Type C cable. Yes. Oh, yes. It is working on both platforms. Hey, Charlie. Hi. How are you? I somebody will have to do the conversion here on the Celsius and the Fahrenheit, as I am not sure how on Fahrenheit is minus 20 Celsius. I need to know that. I know I do it on the phone, but I don't know right now, as everything for me is in Fahrenheit. Yeah. Wow. Really, Magoo? So they spray water on the dwarf and it didn't affect it. That's interesting. I haven't seen that. I will have to ask Claire, my contact at Dwarf Lab. She's amazing. Those girls from Dwarf Lab are amazing. They're working really hard on this product. Oh, it's approximately double and at 30. Okay. Not cold enough. Okay. Well, we have to try it also. I mean, at night during the summer, it will never be as hot, 100 degrees. But I think so far, based on what I have done with it, it doesn't seem to be affected by the temperatures. But yeah, Ron here has a dwarf telescope too. Oh, -4 in Fahrenheit. Ooh, ooh. Well, what are you doing photographing that? I mean, at -5, 4 Fahrenheit. You know, that is interesting. Wow, -4. I don't know. I don't know about that. I have done very cold temperatures here, but I have my telescope with a router in the sky dome. So I watch everything from right here. I am not out there freezing with the telescope. Well, that it's interesting. We will have to get a dwarf, a demo dwarf, I may ask. That is dedication -4 degrees. And so, where are you located? Fifth line center. Are you in Alaska or something like that? Canada? Well, the coldest night that I have done is to photograph the green comet, and I did a video. I have it here on my channel, and that was hard. Exactly, exactly. I need a demo. That is very interesting. I'm going to mention her about this. Waterproof dwarf. Woo. But I am going to ask my contact at Dwarf Lab because that is a very, very, very interesting. They should send you one. They are very generous. I can tell that. Wow, man, that is cold. Ooh, yes. That is cold. Yes. -4. Well, like I said, I was out there freezing my Puerto Rican, but trying to get the green comet, but I got it. I photographed it so nice. It was very, very cold. I had my ski pants and I looked like an Eskimo, literally. Yes. I'm going to ask them for sure. Fifth line. What is your name? That's correct. MJ means that is correct. I so far I haven't experienced any problem, but we are coming into colder nights. Now, yeah, for non-condensation, temperature, humidity. Yes, Peter Armstrong. There you go. Okay. Okay. I am going to talk to them about this. Peter. Yeah. Thank you for telling me your name, Peter. Yukon Dwarf. There you go. You need to do your own. If we can get you a dwarf telescope, you need to be the Yukon Dwarf and just do videos at -4. Whew, I choke. Sorry. Whew. Ay. Well, sorry about that. Ay. Yes, take a moment. Well, that's good to know. I am sorry. I have a little bit of an ear infection. And because it's so dry right now. So hold on. Let's see. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me again? Yes, that's probably what happened. I may have to stop soon. But I have an ear infection. Whew. I got some water. Yeah. It has been a great time. I can't believe I'm finishing it like this, but I have to go today to the clinic to get some antibiotics, and my throat is very dry. That's it. Okay, very good. Whew. Nothing serious. I just hate to be coughing on the microphone as the microphone is so close here, and I do. Oh my God! So I apologize for that. Okay, very good. Well, I think this has been a great night. My throat is not doing too good right now, so I am afraid that I am going to continue coughing, as has been the problem for the last few nights. But I want to say thank you again to all of you, and maybe I should start doing some live stream, maybe once a month or every 2 or 3 weeks, and we just talk about different topics. I would love to do that. Um, I'm glad that this is kind of like working, and all the questions and the comments have been amazing. Yes, Charlie. Somebody won the dwarf. Victor Robles Photography won, and Victor is not watching here, so he's missing the big party. It's like when people win the lottery and they turn into millionaires and they don't know for a few days. Well, I think we can definitely, now that I did my first live stream without knowing how to do this, because I have no idea, then we can do definitely a live stream and talk about settings. I'm sorry. Good idea. Yes. Hmm. That's a good idea. Yes. I will definitely do that. Okay, my dears. Well, I think this is it for tonight. My throat is very dry, and I know it's this infection that I have. Nothing contagious. Hey, I'm not going to give you anything. It's just an ear infection. And my throat has been very, very dry. Thank you so much to everybody. And I'm going to do more live streams from now on. I will definitely share the whatever the subject is going to be. But if dwarf, it's the main subject, we'll talk dwarf all the time. Thank you, Dan. It's nothing really serious. It's just that today was the worst day of the ear infection, but I'm going to be fine. Hey, I'm going to be rocking in Florida in 2 nights, so I better get good. Thank you, Chuck. Yes, yes, I will feel better, and we're going to rock in a couple of nights in Atlanta and Florida, close to Orlando. Yeah, okay, so this is great. Everything happens for a reason. I'm sorry about my coughing and my problems here. Okay, Project Electric Eye, you do. Well, I think there's a lot of people sick with this. There's a lot of people that have this. I was a little bit stubborn, and finally today I went to get to the clinic to get some antibiotics. It was hurting my head and everything, but we're fine. I'm fine. I'm going to be good. I'm going to be recording next week. Our grandkids are coming on Monday. God help us. So we are going to have them for a few days. And the next recording with the dwarf should be really good. Well, I'm going to let you guys know my next stop. Charlotte, yes. I do. I'm going next month to play a table tennis tournament in Raleigh, North Carolina. Hopefully I can bring my dwarf telescope and do some photography from there, but the light pollution there is pretty bad. It's germ-free streams, that's right. Well, like I said, I'm sorry that I am coughing and and all of this, but it has been a lot of fun. We have been here for a long time already, and it seems like I'm talking to family and lots of friends, which you are. I will recover. Gracias, Jorge. Un placer conocerte y está bien pendiente que vamos a tener más sorteos próximamente en los próximos videos. So, everybody, thank you so much. Please click like on those dwarf telescope videos, the upcoming, so we can keep having lots of giveaway, as that is the promise from Dwarf's Lab. I am going to do a lot more for them and for myself, but now that they are have been very generous on offering this opportunity, of course I took it, and I am very glad that I'm able to do this. Oh, yeah, some amazing observatories in Charlotte. I have no idea. That's amazing, but thank you so much. Well, I'll see you soon. Next week we will be recording. I'm going to release a couple of videos from the Skywatcher, from the Big Boy, the Ghost Nebula, the Pac-Man Nebula. The Ghost Nebula looks amazing. I already did the photos. That will be with the Skywatcher. The 10-inch Newtonian telescope that I have, the Pac-Man Nebula, the same. And I am planning on photographing the Orion Nebula and a lot of targets here now with the Dwarf. And hopefully they're going to be amazing. I am going to enjoy this little telescope so much. Okay, so close to Charlotte. Okay, I'm going to look into that. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for letting me know, because I go to North Carolina occasionally, mostly to play table tennis. Thank you. Thank you. I will get well soon. I am already taking all the medicines, and I should be fine. It's just that I think today has been the worst day. But I am here, happy, and you will never know if I didn't start coughing. Well, thank you so much. Good night, everybody. I will say thank you to all of you later on the comments. And congratulations to Victor Robles Photography. I am going to find his page and send him a message. And he's not here. He may be in a different country. I don't know. I know I have some guys from Central America. Maybe he's the one from Guatemala. That somebody said that he was from Guatemala. I have some Hispanics names right here, but the my magic galactic fishbowl, galactic bowl, it's going to be working a lot more. Thank you so much. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for being here tonight. Good night. Buenas noches a los que hablan español. Buenas noches. You're welcome, everybody. You're welcome. Thank you. It's been a great, great night to be here with you. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm going to do more live streams too. This was awesome. I have no idea it was going to be this fun. Thank you so much. Good night. Bye.